Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please for our next Facts guest. This actress was probably the most relatable TV villain of all time. Love doesn't stand a chance when this evil queen starts firing off her spells. She has all the magic she needs for her darkest of deeds. Ladies and gentlemen, give your best enthusiastic welcome to the majestic, the magnificent, the ultimate evil queen, Lana Parrilla.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for this incredible weekend. Truly, I've had the time of my life.
I think it's fair to say, so did we.
Yes, I can see that.
So did we.
Really happy.
And as you can see, we only have like 30 minutes for this Q&A. So
oh no.
Yeah, it's true, it's true. What a shame. And I already see people lining up at the microphone.
So we should get going straight away.
Yeah, let's get to it. We'll start on your left-hand side. So please, open the Q&A.
I just wanted to say, like, what's your favorite
Oh, I'm sorry,
memory?
love. 1 second, I think we're starting on this side. That's okay. Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
My question is, what's the most ridiculous joke that cracks you up every time? Because mine's this one.
Oh my gosh, one thing is I'm really terrible with remembering any jokes, but the ones in elementary school, like the ones when you're 5, 6, 7 years old, those are the ones that crack me up the most. Like the silliest, dumbest ones, I'm hysterically bent over belly, like laughing hard. Those are the ones. And I can never remember them, but if someone told me one right now from like when we were 7 years old, I would laugh really hard.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi. Sorry.
My question for you is, like, what's your favorite memory of Once Upon a Time?
I often think of when Ginny, Josh, and myself were filming the pilot episode, and Ginny posted a picture. The three of us were doing that scene when my hair was blowing in the wind, and I said, because this is my happy ending. When I said that scene, we were all just hanging out and being really silly together, and it was the first episode of us becoming these characters and bringing this story to life, and it's like, the kid in me who saw Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs growing up, and now here I am playing the evil queen, looking at Snow and Charming. It was just like, this is incredible. This is a dream come true. And that memory for me is one of my favorites. Really all of them early on because it was so surreal. So, and then getting to wear Prince Charming's jacket, which was really fun. And Ginny took the picture. It lives somewhere on Instagram or something. So, yeah.
Lana, I just wanted to say, like, can you say the word stroke waffle?
Stroke waffle. I was up till 3 in the morning practicing that one.
I gave you 2 facts because I love you.
Thank you. Yes, hello.
Hiya.
Hiya.
We'll just say like, okay. Can you tell us a funny story about Lola? Like, first what do you think of, or any of them?
Okay, just recently, Lola and I were on a hike, and she loves being in the mud. She loves getting really dirty and muddy. And there's a couple of, because it was raining a lot in LA, and there was some ponds, like in the mountains, and one of them was so murky and muddy and disgusting, and I was like, Lola, do not go in there, do not. And she knows, so we kept hiking, and we got to the top, and then we turned around and we were coming back down, and she found a dog she was playing with, and the dog started running towards the pond, and Lola started chasing the dog, and I was like, no, no! And Lola just ran, and then she ran like this, and then she kind of stopped and just went sideways into the pond, and I was like, Lola! But she's so smart. She like pretended to be playing with the dog, only to really jump in the muddy pond. And that's Lola. She's a clown. She's Merida, like the Disney character. She's everything. Yeah, okay. I'm obsessed with her. Hi.
Hi Lana, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Thank you, good. My question for you is, you played 3 characters on once, the evil Queen Regina and Ronnie. If you, as Lana, could send each one of them on a holiday, where would you send them?
I would send the evil queen to Transylvania. I would send Ronnie to Berlin. I would send Regina to
Bruges.
No, maybe Italy or Paris. I find she would have a really fun time shopping there. I don't know why. Regina is a fashionista.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Hi.
My question is, what's the most awkward moment you've experienced on the set?
Probably working opposite nothing. Because when season 6, when I was playing opposite me, I was often working with no one. Sometimes that's weird. There's nobody there, talking to some air figure. So that's kind of awkward. Sorry, in this moment right now. That no one can see that invisible hair, but I saw it. Hi.
Hi, I'm a Texana fan, and I really adore your friends with Rebecca Mayday, and I was wondering what is the sweetest thing you have ever done for her, and what's the sweetest thing she has ever done for you?
I think being there for one another during some really hard times in our lives, and having a person on set when life can present challenges, and having someone to go to in those moments and saying, can you come to my trailer and have a cup of tea with me? I need a friend right now. Those are the sweetest moments.
That's really beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hi Laura.
Hi.
So our great friend Tara couldn't be here today.
Hi Tara.
She's here on FaceTime.
Hi Tara on FaceTime.
A few days ago she dyed her hair pink.
Okay.
She was wondering if you ever had the chance to dye your hair in a crazy color, like blue, pink, purple, what would it be?
I did have red streaks in my hair at one point. They were really cool. And I, in high school, had purple hair. During my goth punk rock phase.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. My mother was really unhappy about that.
Hello. I was wondering, what's the weirdest dream you ever had?
I had a very strange dream. I've had 100 million strange dreams with Freddy Krueger, but often when I'm flying away from him, in my dream, I lose fuel, and I start to fall, and I see him like, and I'm in the dream screaming, and then I would fall, and one day I just stopped, and I stopped running, I never got to tell him this story. I got to meet him once. And I turned around and I looked at him and I said, "You're so beautiful. And you're just misunderstood." And he was like, swear to God, I hugged him in my dream and I never had another nightmare with him again. It was amazing. I took my power back. I stopped running. I stopped being afraid. I confronted him and it ended the nightmares.
That story totally suits you.
Yeah, and then when I actually met Robert Englund, I was so excited to meet him. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. And I was at a convention, it was at Smoothie, it was my first one ever. And I was standing there, he was taking pictures, I'm like, oh my God, it's Freddy Krueger, oh my God. For like 12 years, he haunted me. I was so nervous, and he looked over in my direction, I was like, oh my God. And then he starts to walk over to me, and he does this. He walks over and he goes, "My queen." I was going to tell him the story I just told you. I had all these plans to like, you scared me my whole life, and and here you are. None of that happened. He was talking to me, is this your first time? Oh, you're going to love it, And she starts educating me on conventions, and I was just like, okay. And I never got to share that with him, so maybe one day he'll see this.
Me and my friends, we were watching Once Upon a Time because my friend Jasmina, she introduced the hashtag rewatching Once Upon a Time. This way we try to keep the fandom alive by watching 2 episodes every Saturday night at 10 p.m. So now we were wondering, what does your perfect movie night look like?
My perfect movie night looks like Trish, who's my best friend, making the most delicious popcorn you've ever had, homemade, she makes it. Lola laying next to me. And I really love watching Young Frankenstein. It's one of my favorite movies. Yeah, I just love it. I love to laugh and snuggle and with a cup of tea and some really yummy popcorn. With chocolate. Thank you.
Hello, Lana. First of all, congratulations on directing your first episode on Once Upon a Time.
Thank you.
So my question is, do you have any future plans in directing?
I'm working on that still.
Nice, very excited.
Thank you very much. Yes, I'm working on that. I'm actually working on a couple of things. I'm developing a couple of projects. It's taking some time. A lot of people don't realize how long development takes. I didn't know until I started doing it. But I really want to generate my own projects and stop putting all the power in other people's hands. Really creating stuff for myself. So it's going to take some time. But
take your time. I will definitely watch it.
Thank you. Yes, I want to do it right. So. Anytime you want to do something well, it takes time. Thank you. Yeah.
So I was wondering, what do you drink or eat to cure a hangover?
I usually go, okay, so I don't even know if that exists here. It's called coconut kefir. Okay, that really helps with hangovers. Celery juice really helps. Anything you can alkaline, a lot of water. Drink a big glass of water after a really big party night before you go to bed, and that helps.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I haven't had a hangover in a long time. But who knows? The night's still young.
Hi, Lana. Hi. I'm a big fan of the show and a big fan of yours, and I just wanted to say that you're an amazing actress and keep on doing what you're doing right now.
Thank you.
With that said, my question is, since Once Upon a Time is all about fairy tales and legends and stories, what is your favorite story, legend, or fairy tale?
I love Hansel and Gretel. I love anything with sirens. When I was a little girl, I had my younger cousin convinced I was a mermaid for 2.5 years. That was a lot of fun. Her older brother would just call her, "You're so dumb. Why are you believing her?" Stop it. I was a better swimmer. And so my fins would fade as I would get into the shallow end, so that's why she never saw my tail. So she, anyway, it was a funny thing. So I really loved growing up. I loved Mr. Peabody and the Mermaid. It's an old movie. I loved The Little Mermaid. I love the ocean. I'm a double Cancer, meaning I'm a double water sign. And I love the water. Like, you could never get me out. I was like pruned every time. I was like wrinkles from the water, you know? So anything under the sea is for me. Thank you.
What's your favorite smoothie?
Smoothie? So interesting. My favorite smoothies, I have a few, but one would be banana with cacao and maca and all the yummy things like mushroom stuff that you put in there. People are like, what? Mushrooms with banana? Not real mushrooms, but they'll be powder. I also love blueberries and banana with spinach and E3 Live and almonds and coconut water. I make a lot of smoothies. Well, are you asking me for recipes? I can't take this whole 30 minutes to do that. There's a lot of good ones online. Yeah, I'm a big smoothie person. Yeah.
Do you want any more stroopwafels?
I have so many. I'm good, thank you. Oh wait, do you have some with you? Like, you want to give them to me? Yeah. Okay, please quickly, because I don't want to be rude. Thank you. Oh, you're the one who gave me this earlier. Sneaky. She's like, I just want to see you up close. Thank you. Yes, hello.
Hi, Lana. I wanted to ask you, do you miss playing Trinidad Girl?
All the time. All the time. Yes! I love playing Trina. Oh my God, she was so much fun. I love that she was into a lot of different things. And I love that she can dance to disco. Yeah, I miss her. I do. The producer is a really good friend of mine. We became really close. When I first met him, it was like I felt like I knew him. Mike Kelly, like felt like I knew him my whole life, and we've been very close, best of friends, family, really, for the last 11 years. So I keep bugging him. Write the movie. Write the Broadway play, the musical. He's thinking about doing both, so we'll see. Who knows? Better do it quick, we're all getting old. Thank you. Yes?
Hi, Lana.
Hi.
If you had magic in real life, what would you do with it and what kind of things would you use it?
I would cure cancer. I would make sure that homelessness ends. I would provide homes for anyone who needed a home. I would end wars and create world peace. I would save all the animals. There's a lot that I want to do. I need magic, what's up? Come on. Now I'm gonna just dream that I wish I were really magical.
Hello. Besides playing Regina, which character would you love to play once upon a time?
Honestly, so many people have asked me that question and there isn't any. It's true, I think I have one of the best characters on the show. Why would I want to play another character? However, I did get to play Bandit Snow. And that was fun. Felt like it brought out the street girl in me, you know, but in the forest. Fun. Yeah. Hi.
Hi, I was wondering, to which country do you want to go once where you haven't been before?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that.
To which country do you want to go once where you haven't been before?
I've always wanted to see the pyramids in Egypt. That's been on my bucket list my whole life. I want to go to the Amazon. Probably would get sick, but would be really cool. Yeah. I like dangerous places. I don't know.
Hi, Lana.
Yes.
My question for you is, the thing I believe is great about Once Upon a Time, and especially your character, is because we all have those moments where Regina is in some kind of situation and we have something like, hey, I can relate to that. I felt the same kind of agony or something like that.
Me too.
Yeah, that's my question actually.
Yeah.
What situation did you have?
A lot of them.
Yeah, me too. I can't believe everybody did
Your temper. I'm Puerto Rican and Sicilian. I can snap.
And is there some kind of situation where you would say, I would take a different approach?
Often. There's a lot that Regina, Evil Queen, did that I would never do. One of them is manipulating children. Or even just getting back at people. I'm not a vengeful person. I don't have that in me. If someone screws me over, I'm like, leave it in the hands of the universe. They will be taken care of. I don't have to do anything. It's better to walk away, not causing pain because you're hurt, and go to sleep at night feeling good about who you are. So I'm not a vengeful person. And I've been hurt a lot. But I just go, I'm gonna walk away.
That's some good advice, thank you.
Hi, Ismay. Sorry you can't be here.
Thank you so much.
You're
I think
welcome.
it will mean the world to me. Could you say, ik hou van je Sanne? It means I love you in Dutch.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
Ik hou van jou.
That is very hard.
I know.
Especially because I still don't understand. Can someone tell me?
Ik hou van jou.
No, one person. Ik hou van jou. Ik van jou.
Hi. Do you have any weird food combinations that you enjoy?
Ketchup on rice. To me it's weird. I don't do it often, but I did as a kid. It is good. Just plain white rice with a little ketchup. It's like a child weird thing. You're welcome. I know, everyone's like, that's gross.
No.
Okay, yeah, good, awesome. People like it, yes.
Hello.
Hi.
I was wondering, since many of your fans have tattoos related to you or to Once Upon a Time, if you would get a tattoo from a TV show, a movie, an actress, or an actor, what would it be and why?
I might get like David Bowie's lightning bolt somewhere. You know, like where I'm saying like lightning bolt. I'd probably do that. And a Basquiat's crown. And I might get a crown. I've been thinking, that's on my list of tattoos. I have a long list of tattoos. You guys are gonna see tattoos on me. Not like crazy, but you'll see them. I always love tattoos.
Attention all visitors. Facts is closing in 15 minutes.
Okay.
Please proceed to the exit. I repeat, Facts is closing in 15 minutes. Please proceed to the exit. We hope you had a pleasant stay. See you at the next edition.
I'm so confused. Okay, so that means we have 13 minutes?
It's like, I think that's our cue, so.
Is that a warning? Can we get 5 minutes? Okay.
You're the boss, man.
Okay, well then, 7 minutes and 59 seconds. Go. Hi.
So we all love Lola. I think I can speak for everyone here. But my
Thank
question
you.
is, if you would have another pet, what would it be and what would you name it?
It would be another dog, and depending if it would be fitting, I almost adopted a dog, and I was going to name him Bowie. And he came really close to being our dog, very close, and then he just didn't work out. It was sad. It was months of a lot of hard work trying to get him. So, yes.
Hi, I was wondering because I'm a doctor's assistant and you played in Miami Medical. Some people come to me in my private life to, I have to ask, do you know what I really need to do?
Yep.
Did you experience that too? That people came to you because you were in Miami Medical?
No, I didn't experience that, but I would definitely voice opinions. I would think I knew exactly what I was talking about. My family actually calls me Dr. Rigatoni, which is very funny, but I've been accurate at all of my assessments, which is also bizarre. So, I don't know. I guess I know more about medical than I knew, and maybe it's instinctual, but a lot of people, if they ask me for anything, it's more health, like diet oriented, because I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to eating well and diet and what to do when you get sick and taking, I'm a naturopath, I don't take medication, only for asthma, I have asthma, and I don't mess with my lungs, but anything like headaches, I never take Tylenol, I'm not a pill person and I don't like medicine, so I'm a naturopath, yeah. Yes?
Hey.
Hi.
I saw you at Once Upon a Time, and I mean, you're my big example. And I mean, all the emotions you play in one scene, it's wonderful. And
thank you.
I act myself, and I wonder, how do you make yourself cry? I think it's so hard.
I know. Practice in the mirror. When I was 5 years old, I literally would look at myself and just practice. My mother thought something was wrong with me. And I would look at her and she goes, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "Nothing, I'm practicing." And she was like, "Okay." As you get older, how old are you?
10.
Okay, so you're a bit too young for me to tell you other things that can help with crying. Because I think that it's just practice, even if you keep your eyes open for a while and let them dry up. Like, just get used to this sensation. And then when you get older and you start to study and train, other people can tell you some really great techniques.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yes?
Hi again.
Hi.
This is for my friend who doesn't speak English.
Okay.
So, if a singer, for example Gaga, offer you the opportunity to sing with her on an album, or if a member of the podcast offer you the opportunity to sing a song with them, or if some Eva Regals write a song for you, would you do it?
If Lady Gaga asked me to sing on an album with her, I would absolutely do it. If Evil Regals did, I don't know. I love you all, but I don't know what this song would be like. So it would be like, I would have to think about it. I would have to read it, and then think about it, and then get back to you.
And you're in a direct line from Brazil, writing film fun. And just, I would like to say thank you for coming here, and that was so great to see you, and we will miss you so much. We love you.
Thank you so much. Love you too. Thank you. Yes.
Hi, Lana.
Hi.
The thing that I loved about Once Upon a Time is that it was such a female-oriented show. And yes, you had love and love interests, but the main thing really was family and family bonds and things like that. And I was wondering how that was on set to be part of something, well, in a way, pretty feminist. Did you experience that as well? Because that's what I found as really extraordinary about the show itself.
Did we experience a, what? Feminist? I'm not really sure what the question is.
Well,
did we have the relationship offset that we have on screen?
Well, that's part of it. Did you experience the feeling that women were really extremely important?
I felt that way my whole life. I come from a family of women. So, I think everyone is important. But yes, I love that we were focusing on these three female, very strong characters on the show. And I think they hired three very strong females to portray those characters. So I don't know whether it was conscious or not, we were just individually strong women. So that is ever present, whether you're on screen or off screen. Jenny, Jen, and myself are individually strong women. So that was just there. I guess it was perfect casting.
Thank you very much.
Hi.
I was wondering if you are still in touch with anyone from the Once Upon a Time cast.
A handful of them, yes. Yes. But life pulls people apart. And there's a lot of crew members I was even closer to that I just don't get to see or talk to as often. You know, everyone moved back to their homes. People have children, people are married, some people are no longer married. So, life is different.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hi, I'm so happy to meet you and thank you for coming here. So, Regina really inspired me, and I was wondering if you have any piece of advice for a shy girl like me and people who have anxiety to become their best selves.
I would say start slowly. Don't put yourself in a crazy, well, first of all, look at you. Let's just take this example right here. How many people are in this room? Guess. I don't know. I don't know, I would say maybe 500, maybe more, I don't know, less, somewhere. You're standing in front of all these people asking a question. That's very courageous of you, right? So for someone that's very shy, you're not right now. And yeah, well, and I just think it's an important example of you are living in this moment doing exactly what you said you were maybe afraid of. Right? And that is a start. And so celebrate this moment right now.
Okay, we have time for one more question.
Okay, sorry for all those and I'm sorry. Oh. Okay, quickly.
So my question is, by going to multi-tandems conventions, did you meet other actor or actress that you didn't know before and that you're still in contact with? If not, is there someone that you like to stay in touch with?
No. I'm sorry. I mean, maybe I've been talking to Jason and Mads like crazy the last 2 days. So them?
Attention all visitors. closing in 5 minutes.
Wait a second.
Please proceed to the
2 more questions.
I repeat, facts is closing in 5 minutes. Please proceed to the exit. I hope you had a pleasant stay.
Yes.
See you at the next station.
Go ahead, ask the question.
Can you repeat after me, please? It's not a bad joke. Just repeat.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you just said. You want me to repeat something?
Repeat after me, please.
First, tell me what the translation is. Is it in English or a different language?
Repeat. Morgan and Leticia, I love you.
Okay. Morgan and Leticia, je t'aime.
Thank you. Thank you for
I've had some people make me say things that were not good in different languages. I was like, what? And then that lives on the internet with me saying something that was really dirty, and I'm not happy about that. Yes?
Hello, I am Alicia, and my question, I want to know, how did you become an actress?
It was a calling. It was a dream that I didn't even understand was a dream. I started doing it at 3 years old in front of the family and doing weird cereal commercials and remembering things and reenacting things and putting on shows and fashion shows, and it's just something I've always done. And then my aunt was a big inspiration. She's an actress and she's been in the industry for over 45 years. So seeing her and going to plays, and it was just my calling. So I started studying before I ever put myself out there, and I learned my craft first. I think that's critical. Okay? Okay. Oh, okay, one more. Yes.
Hi, I love you, and I just want to say something. Once upon a time, always gave me, when I feel myself sad, and when I wanted to cry, I always watch it to you and Once Upon a Time. And always, if I feel bad, you and everyone else from the cast made me happy. And I also want to ask you to say hi to my 2 friends.
Hi.
Jamie and Selena are their names.
Hi, Jamie and Selena. Selena.
Thank you very much.
You're
I
welcome.
love you.
Thank you. I have a couple more things I want to say. Okay, so first of all, thank you so much for coming here this weekend. For all of those who traveled in to see me and the rest of the actors that are here, I'm speaking on behalf of everyone. I don't know if everyone had the opportunity to thank you. So I want to formally thank you all for coming here, for spending this time with us. It really means a lot. We would not be here without any of your love and support, and that is a fact. Secondly, speaking about facts, I want to thank Facts for putting this event on. I want to thank everyone who's volunteered, everyone who's organized it, all the promoters, all the cooks in the kitchen, all the vendors, everyone for showing up and putting on an incredible weekend for all of us. So can we give them a big round of applause? Now go out there, drink your beer, drink your whatever beverages you like, go eat your soup waffles, and go get some yummy Belgian chocolate and enjoy the rest of your night. I love you all. Thank you so much.